Let me go back on Zoom. What's up? What's up? Day 3. I bet everybody's still in Zoom for the most part. Okay, yeah, it says 162. Get that back up. Hey Zoom, let me know in the chat if you can hear me. I see everybody's still on. We lost the stream for just a minute there. All right. Facebook, I see 36 people getting back on Facebook. We lost the stream. I apologize. Hopefully we don't lose it again. Somebody said we'll wait 5 ever for these nuggies because it's longer than 4 ever. Okay, hopefully we can get most people back in here. This would happen on the most valuable day. I know. I know. We're just getting into the good stuff. That's all right. It's all right. It happens. Technical difficulties. All right. I'm refreshing the Facebook. We're just going to give it 1 second here, a few minutes here to try to get some people back on before we dive back in. If you guys don't mind hanging out with me for just a second, it happens. It happens. Yeah, a few people left Facebook. I see. Yeah, the Zoom numbers are growing. I see you. I see you. All right. Let me pin this stream up to the top. Coming back shortly. The GIF is funny. All right, you guys hang for just a second here. Let's see if my team's working hard to get us all back on and everything. Can you guys just double check the VIP group and like my Facebook page and make sure it's live on there? Which I think it is, but okay, let's see how many people we got. We've got about almost 300 people back with us. Let's just give it just a minute here and we'll jump back into the presentation. Yeah, every challenge we have at least one technical difficulty. Let's hope that this is the only one, okay? And I think it might have been, so I have my computer hardwired here to make it really reliable, but I think my hardwired connection might have just went out for a minute. So I'm going to have to. Yes. Okay. All right, guys, we got about 100 people on Facebook. I'm sure that a few more people will jump back in, and we've got about 200 people on Zoom. It looks like we've lost about 150 people. That's a bummer. That's okay though. I'm gonna dive back in. I'm gonna go back a couple slides here, okay? And I'll kind of go back and just redo a few things. And so if you missed anything, yeah, I see the numbers still growing. So we're going to dive back into it now. Guys, keep in mind that at the end of this, we are going to give away a Shirt School package. We're going to give away a Shirt School package, a $100 Amazon gift card, and then we're also going to do Q&A after this. So these replays will be available. So anybody that missed any parts, which I know if you're watching now, you probably are seeing it, but these replays are always available if you want to watch through this. Shirtschool.com/watch now. Those will be available till Saturday night, and we'll stitch these trainings together. So we're gonna dive back in here. I'm gonna rewind just a little bit, and let's hope our internet holds up. All right, let's do it. All right, so let's go back over some of the benefits of print on demand really quick, and just kind of to quickly go through these. I think you guys got most of these. You don't have to buy upfront inventory. You don't have any monthly costs to do this. Everything's kind of built in. It's fixed cost. You can test as many products as you want with no risk. There are over 300 products available. We're going to dive in deeper into all this too, so just stay tuned. There's a lot more coming. Shipping materials and cost of labor are built in to your product costs. Your print-on-demand company is going to deal with the issues, right? You don't have to deal with the issues, whereas you would have to if you were ordering and shipping your own products. And you can capitalize quickly on trending topics and white labeling. Some people said they missed the white label part. So one of the huge benefits of print on demand is that the company is going to, when they ship your item out to the customer, they will white label it, which means that they'll put your business name, they'll put your business name and your address on the package. So it's going to look like the package came straight from your business, okay? That's a big deal. White labeling is really cool because it's not going to have the print-on-demand company's information on there. It's going to have your information. So it's going to look like it comes straight from your office, from your house, or wherever you're doing business from, okay? But none of these are actually the biggest benefit of print-on-demand. The biggest benefit of print-on-demand by far is that everything is 100% automated, okay? Automation. And this is something I really want to talk about today, and I really want you guys to understand and really think about pretty deeply, is this idea of automation and this idea of your time and how valuable your time is. So what I want you to understand about print-on-demand is that this eliminates so much of the work and so much of the headaches that come with fulfillment, right? Probably more time than anything when you have an online, when you have a t-shirt or apparel business in general, more time is put into printing and shipping and packaging and fulfillment than maybe anything else. And so having this tool of print on demand is so important because everything is 100% automated. And let me kind of go through this flow here of what happens, okay? And again, I'm going to show you this today, and then especially tonight. I'm going to show you in depth kind of how this works, and you really get a feel for it. But the first thing that you do is the designs that you've created this week, that you created yesterday, you're going to upload those to your print-on-demand provider. And you can place those images, those designs onto whatever product you want. You can list those products for sale on your website, and then they're going to be available for your customers to come and order from you. When your customer orders a product, that order is going to automatically be sent to your print-on-demand factory, whoever you're working with, and that factory is going to print the t-shirt or the item, whatever item it is, and they're going to ship it to your customer for you. And what I want you to understand is after you upload your design onto a product, everything else is completely automated. Everything else is automated. So you don't have to do that fulfillment. I see somebody on Zoom saying the Facebook is cut off. I'm still seeing the Facebook stream. It's looking good here. I see about 160 people on Facebook, so I think we're good. But let me know. Facebook looks to be working. It should be pinned to the top of the group. So automation, right? This is how the flow works, okay? Here are some of the examples you can sell of products you can sell with print on demand. Obviously, t-shirts. You can sell t-shirts. You can sell like athletic pants, okay? You can sell baby onesies. You can sell hats, right? You can custom embroidered hats. You can sell tote bags. You can sell iPhone cases, socks, custom jewelry, which is super popular right now. Face masks, right? Huge popular item right now. Pillows, mugs, tumblers, like Yeti-style tumblers, so popular. Like engraved dog bowls, journals, shower curtains, right? Wall art, custom wall art. You've got coasters and stickers, headphones. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy, all of these items that you can use. This is like the smallest, tiniest portion. Like I said, there's over 300 items that you can sell with print on demand, and you don't have to carry the inventory. You only pay when you make a sale, okay? You only pay when you make a sale. So, but what a lot of you guys might be thinking, a lot of you guys might be familiar with this style of business, and you might be thinking, Carey, I really want to do it myself. I really want to print my items myself. I really want to do it myself. And listen, there's nothing wrong with doing it yourself, but you got to understand the time investment and the money investment that costs, that it's going to cost you. So I want you to ask yourself, how much money is your time worth? And I really want you guys to get into the mindset, and I want you to think, you are a CEO of an online apparel company, and you have to think of yourself as a CEO, okay? You have to think of yourself as a CEO of a big old, huge apparel company, okay? And you have to start valuing your time like you are a CEO, okay? None of you guys on this call, I'm looking at the numbers now. It looks like we've got most people back on. We're at about 400 people on this training right now. Your time is no longer worth 15, 20, 25 bucks an hour. If you're going to be the CEO of a real company, a real business that's making profits and making lots of revenue, you have to start thinking of yourself as a high value individual. Okay? So how much money is your time worth? Is it worth it for you to print and ship all that stuff yourself and do all of that work, right? Here's the reality is the less time you spend printing, folding, packing, and shipping orders, the more time you can spend selling, okay? The more time you can spend selling. And listen, guys, the number one thing, there are two types of activities you can do. You can do activities in your business and tasks in your business that do not produce money, okay? Or you can do things in your business that do produce money, that do produce income. Let me know in the chat and let me know in the comments on Facebook, do you want to make profits and make sales, or do you want to spend your time doing things that don't make sales? Like that, we call that being in the rocking chair. You get in the rocking chair of you're staying in the same place all the time because you're spending your time on things that do not produce revenue. Or you can spend your time on marketing and sales, the things that do produce revenue, okay? So that's how I want you to think about this. And this is a little time and money comparison that I put together to show you kind of the difference between fulfilling yourself and then using something like print on demand. Because if you, Ashley said, I done rocked the wood off. She's in that rocking chair. She rocked the wood off. Oh man, that's hilarious. Okay, check this out, guys. What I did with this little comparison is I just compared fulfilling yourself with print on demand, okay? And I gave a red if print on demand lost or fulfilling yourself lost, and I gave a green if that side won. And so I want you to when you see what you see on the surface when you look at print on demand is you see, okay, a t-shirt's going to cost me like $9, and you're thinking like, oh man, that's way cheaper if I do it myself. If you look at that on the surface level, but I want you to consider a couple of things. And yeah, a couple of guys are asking if I can move my video out of the way. I'll move it up here just for a second so you can kind of see this. Let me break this down for you real quick, okay? Let's talk about the cost for a t-shirt. The cost for a t-shirt, and we're taking the Bella & Canvas 3001, which is kind of my favorite t-shirt. It's about $3.10 if you order it wholesale by yourself, okay? With print on demand, it's going to, on average, going to cost you about $9. So print on demand loses in that category, okay? But with print on demand, that $9 includes the printing, right? The cost to put the ink on the shirt. With fulfilling yourself, if you order 100 at a time, it costs about $2 on average, depending on how many colors that you have on the design. But you can have as many colors as you want with print on demand, and it's included in this $9 cost. So we're already up to about $5.10 here on fulfilling yourself and $9 on print on demand. The next category, cost to ship. Most print-on-demand providers charge you about $4 to ship a t-shirt. If you do it yourself, it's a little bit cheaper. It's about $3.50. So fulfilling yourself wins, okay? The next category, shipping material costs. You got to get a poly mailer bag, right? And you got to get printing labels. You got to get ink in your printer. My math says it's about 25 cents per order that you would fulfill yourself. You save that money on print on demand because it's all included in the shipping costs and the cost of the item. So print on demand wins. This one is huge right here, okay? Huge. Wasted products per 100 shirts. Here's what I want you to understand. The less shirts that you order in bulk, the more you will pay. If you go to a print on demand provider and you say, I want 20 shirts, you're going to pay a lot more than you'll pay if you order 100 shirts, okay? So when you're doing it yourself, you want to order more and you want to do more in bulk. What that means is that you have to guess on the sizes that you're going to sell when it comes to t-shirts and apparel. You have to guess on the sizes. So if I want to do it myself and I want to order 100 t-shirts, okay, I'm going to have to guess and say, well, I think I need 20 larges and 5 smalls and blah, blah, blah. So on average, you're probably going to waste about anywhere from 10 to 20 or 10 to 30% of that inventory is going to sit on a shelf somewhere and not be able to be sold because you pick the wrong sizes. If you don't believe me, ask anybody who does it themselves. I've done a lot of t-shirts myself, and right now at my house, I have this massive shelf of just t-shirts that I'll never be able to sell because I ordered the wrong sizes. So on average, I have about 10% wasted, which is about $51 in your doing it yourself, about $51 in wasted inventory. With print on demand, you only pay for what you sell. There's no wasted inventory. Hopefully that's clicking with you. You don't have to pay up front and waste that money. So you have 0% wasted product cost, right? That's money in your pocket. Those are profits that you can save, that you can put into your pocket. So even just right there, we're already approaching they're kind of coming even right there, okay? But we haven't even began to scratch the surface on what your time is worth. How much cost is your time devoting to each order? Okay, I know I'm going real deep, and I'm not going to do any more, but just understand that the more you're doing it yourself, you have wasted product cost. You have so much time that your time is worth money. And that's time that you can divert from fulfillment over to marketing and sales. The more time you put into revenue generating activities, the more money you will make. Okay, I'm moving myself back down. Hopefully that's clicking with you guys. When this clicked for me, that's when the sales went, okay? All right. The only activity you can do that directly results in money going into your bank account is marketing and sales. That's it. So how do we do this? How do we set this up, right? Now we're going to get into some of the more tactical step-by-step type stuff. And then again, especially tonight at that bonus session, we will be going even deeper. So I love a platform called Shopify. I know a lot of you guys have heard of Shopify. Shopify makes it so easy to use print on demand for a number of reasons. Okay, what is Shopify? Shopify is an e-commerce platform where you can easily build and host your entire online store, and you can connect with the print-on-demand company with one click. Very simple, okay? Why Shopify? Why do I recommend Shopify? I've been using Shopify for about 4 years, okay? I love Shopify. I'm a huge fan. It hosts your entire business. Your entire business. Your online empire can live on Shopify. It's extremely easy to set up and manage, and we're going to show you how to do it. There's tons of built-in features that a lot of other platforms don't have. They have something called the Shopify App Store, which the easiest way to think about it is just like the Android or the Apple App Store on your phone. Okay, they have an app store built in to Shopify where anything you want to do on your online store, you can go find an app for it. It's pretty incredible, okay? It's very customizable, so you're not limited on your branding or how you want to set up the website. There's thousands of themes and all kinds of things that you can do. It's very customizable. It has a payment processor built in. A lot of other e-commerce platforms like WooCommerce or LaunchCart or these other e-commerce platforms, you have to have a separate payment processor. Shopify has all of that built in for you. And the last one is really important. You don't have to compete. You're not competing with other products on your own website like Amazon, Teespring, or Etsy, okay? A lot of you guys might be selling on Redbubble or Teespring or these other websites. Understand that you're putting your product up there with the thousands of other products, and you have to compete against them and hope that people buy yours. On Shopify, it's your own business. This is how you set up a real online business. You're 100% in control of your own data, your own sales, right? This is your own business where it's only your products. You don't have to compete with anybody else on their website, okay? Let's keep rolling. So which print on demand should you choose? And I'll give you a couple other recommendations, but the main one we're going to be talking about is called Custom Cat. It's called Custom Cat, okay? We are a partner with Custom Cat. We've vetted almost all the print-on-demand providers. In fact, over on our YouTube channel, we've done like 6 or 7 like really in-depth reviews going through these different print-on-demand providers. If you want to see that, feel free to go over to our YouTube. But we have settled on Custom Cat for a number of reasons. Good prices. Their prices are not going to be the cheapest. They're not going to be the most expensive. They have really, really large product selection. They have a ton of really cool products. They have a premium plan that is super inexpensive that you can really grow with and save money. And I'll go over all that. And one of the biggest reasons we like Custom Cat is personalization. Personalization. What does that mean? That means you can actually, with no coding, no complicated anything, you can allow your customers to actually customize the products before they buy them. That means they could put in their own date or a name or something that anything they want to put, a certain customizable word on the product before it is printed, and they don't charge you any additional cost to do that. So that means if you're selling a shirt that they're charging you, that Custom Cat's charging you like $9 for, you can allow your customers to personalize it, to customize it, and there's no additional cost associated with that. It's pretty awesome, okay? And it's really easy to use. And I'm going to get into that, okay? So I'm going to give you a quick demonstration of actually, I'm just going to kind of go over the features of Custom Cat real quick. We're going to look at their website and kind of what they have to offer, because I want to show you some of the products that they have to offer. Now, real quick, before I do that, okay, I do want to give you a couple other options here. If you're like, I don't want to use Custom Cat, I get that, and you're welcome to use other options. The other two that I really like, that I've been really satisfied with, the first one is called SPOD, okay, SPOD. I really like SPOD. You're free to check them out. The second one I really like is Teescape, Teescape. They're a really small company, but they have really good quality, and they only have a few products available, but everything from front to back is really, really high-end and professional with Teescape. We're not going to drop links for those, but my team will drop those in the chat, SPOD and Teescape. If you don't want to use Custom Cat, totally understand. But we've really settled on Custom Cat. We really like what they have to offer. So let me show you a few things before I tell you how you can get this installed and get this all set up, okay? Teescape, Teescap, or SPOD. So let's look at some of their products here available on Teescape. And again, these are products you can sell in your Shopify store. You just with a couple clicks of a button. So you're going to see here apparel, housewares, accessories. Let's go into the accessories category because there's some cool stuff in here. You've got personalized, customized jewelry. You got even footwear, bags, miscellaneous. If we go into the apparel, you're going to see t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, jackets, like hats, tons of stuff in here. Custom Cat has a lot of really unique products that I really like. And just to give you an idea of how deep these products go, when we click into t-shirts, look how many t-shirts they offer. You've got a men's work t-shirt, and then you've got a ton of options. So you're not limited. Look how many pages. So they really go deep on some of these categories with some really unique items. You see some tie-dye. I know I've seen a couple of comments, people asking about tie-dye. They offer that here in Custom Cat. You've got a t-shirt, hoodie. The list goes on and on. There's some really, really cool products, and you're welcome to scroll through these and kind of see what they offer. And then you see over here on the left, they've got some really unique stuff. They just introduced pillows, which are really cool. They've got drinkware and mugs. Let's look at that real quick because this is another really popular one right now. A beer stein, stainless steel water bottle. Then they've got these travel mugs, which are really great. Tons of really good stuff here. They offer face masks. Just a ton of things that are really, really awesome. So, and you can see the pricing here, but they also have a premium plan. And I wouldn't encourage you guys to start with the premium plan. Somebody asked if they have mock-ups. Yes, 100% they have mock-ups. And if you have questions, I want to get into questions after the training is over today. So hold your questions. We'll get to those after the training is over today, after the giveaways. But they also have a premium plan. So it's free to use Custom Cat. And you can see here, if we go into t-shirts and we just look at our favorite, which is the Bell & Canvas 3001. This one right here, it starts at $9. Okay, $9 to $13. If you get the premium plan, you save $2 per item. On every item, you save $2 per item. The premium plan, it only takes 15 t-shirts to make up the cost of the premium plan. So if you plan on selling more than 15 t-shirts a month, the premium plan is a great way to go, but I would stick with the free plan until you start making some sales. And over in the Custom Cat app, I want to show you the Custom Cat app here in a second, but I want to go back to my presentation. I wanted to show you just a little bit about Custom Cat and kind of the products they have to offer. And then I want to dive into a little bit more deep. But let's go back to my presentation real quick because I want to give you some links, how you can get this all set up, okay, with just a few clicks. All right, so let me quickly kind of give you just a quick rundown of what the difference is. A lot of people get a little confused with what we're talking about here, how all this works, okay? So let me kind of break this down. Shopify hosts your entire online business empire, okay? This is where your website lives, inventory, pricing, products. Shopify also has a built-in payment process, so they'll take your payments and then pay you the money. I want you to really get that you own your business through Shopify. You control your marketing. You can collect emails. You can collect text messages. All this can be done through Shopify. So it's not a marketplace like an Etsy or an Amazon or a Teespring, okay? You are in control. You're not relying on Shopify to sell your products for you. You can control the sales and the marketing of your Shopify. This is really the difference between having a real business and having like a side hustle. Okay, you can have a side hustle on Teespring. There's nothing wrong with that. But you can build a real online apparel business on a platform like Shopify. Shopify has over 1.5 million entrepreneurs and businesses on their platform. They're the top platform by far, and it's my platform of choice. It's really awesome. Now, Custom Cat is a print-on-demand provider. Okay, they're your apparel and product fulfillment company. So that means when you get an order from a customer, Custom Cat will have a team member print it, package it, and ship it off for you automatically. So I just want you to understand the difference between these two things, because I see a lot of people that are like thinking they're the same or something like that, but Shopify is where your online business lives. Custom Cat is your fulfillment company. Okay, your print-on-demand provider is your fulfillment company. Okay, so how do you set this up? Let's actually dive into like, how do we even do any of this? Because we've talked about a lot of cool stuff that's really cool, but can be confusing for people. So how do we actually set this up? I've moved my camera around a ton today, but I'm trying to keep it good. So how do we actually set this up? The first thing that you need to do is you need to open your Shopify account. It's a 14-day free trial, which is plenty of time for you to get everything set up during this challenge. And I want you to go over to shirtschool.com/Shopify, which is our link to set up your free trial of Shopify. Shirtschool.com/Shopify. If my team can drop that link in the chat. Okay, so this is the first thing you need to do. Get your Shopify account set up. Okay, and I also want to let you know that I have a free gift for you when you use our link and come back tonight at 6:30 p.m. Central Time, which is 7:30 p.m. Eastern and 4:30 p.m. Pacific. We're going to have a deep dive store build session tonight, and I'm going to give you a free gift tonight if you use our link. So let me go back real quick. Open your Shopify account, shirtschool.com/Shopify. When you use that link, we will hook you up with a free gift tonight. What we've got is we've got a cheat sheet that makes it real simple with just a few steps to go through to actually get your store set up. And I'm going to walk you through that cheat sheet tonight. So when you use our link, we'll hook you up with that gift tonight. Okay, shirtschool.com/Shopify. I also want to let you know, if you already have a Shopify account, don't worry. Come back tonight, we'll hook you up. We don't want you to like try to switch it to our link or anything like that. If you already have a Shopify account, keep it open. You're good to go. But if you have not ever started a Shopify account or you want to start a new store, we would love it if you used our link, and we'll hook you up with that free gift tonight, shirtschool.com/Shopify. Okay. All right. After you have set up, you've got your free trial. All that I want you to do with challenge number 1 is I want you to get your Shopify account open. Just open it. Put in your business name and open the account. You don't have to do anything else. The second challenge for today is I want you to install your print-on-demand app. How do we do that? You're going to go, after you have your Shopify account open, you're going to go over to shirtschool.com/POD. Shirtschool.com/POD. If my team can drop that in the chat, we'll post all this for you in the group. We'll make sure you guys have this. So challenge number 1, shirtschool.com/Shopify. Once you have your Shopify account open, head over to shirtschool.com/POD, and this is going to allow you to install Custom Cat, okay? This is going to allow you to install Custom Cat. You're just going to press Install App, install it in your Shopify store. You're good to go, okay? You're going to set up a Custom Cat account. And your last challenge for the day is that I want you to get your products created inside the print-on-demand app, and I'm going to walk you through all of this, okay? I'm going to walk you through all of this here in just a second. Challenge number 3 is create your products. Some general guidelines for your products. I want you to price your t-shirts between $21.99 and $24.99. That's the sweet spot for me, okay? That's the sweet spot. No more than 3 to 5 color variants. These are the most popular colors. We've done all the work for you. Black, white, heather gray, red, and navy. Those are the most popular colors. So those are the easiest. I want you to only go 3 to 5 color variants. There is a such thing as decision fatigue, whatever it's called, indecision paralysis or something like that, decision fatigue. Too many colors will result in less sales. So less colors, the better, okay? That will increase conversions. And I also want to encourage you, do not group your products together into one product. So that means don't make a product that's a t-shirt and a hoodie and a tank top and all that stuff together, okay? You want to do your products individually. You want to have the t-shirt and then create a new product for your hoodie or for your mug or whatever. Don't group those together. That's decision fatigue. More decisions, less conversions, less sales. We want less decisions, more sales, okay? Guys, I hope that, and there's more here. I'm going to show you more. But I hope that you're realizing how we've kind of put all of the best stuff together for you, okay? We've already done the research. We've already done all this. We have hundreds and hundreds, actually we have thousands of students inside of our programs. We've already done the hard work to figure out what works the best. So that's why we're recommending these stuff. We've vetted a lot of these print-on-demand companies. We've ordered products. We know what their quality is like, that kind of stuff, okay? So I want to encourage you to don't group your products together. So here we go. We're going to give you kind of a demonstration on all this. So I've got kind of a test Shopify store pulled up over here. I'm going to go home. Okay, so this is our little test Shopify store. When you have set up your Shopify account at shirtschool.com/Shopify and you want to get your print-on-demand provider installed, I want to show you two things. You're going to go over to shirtschool.com/POD, pull that up, and that's going to take you over right here to Custom Cat. Okay, you're going to hit this Start Selling button. Boom. And you're going to set up a Custom Cat account, and you're going to get that connected to your Shopify store. It's going to walk you through. We haven't done giveaways yet. Yes, we'll get there, okay? You're going to set up a Custom Cat account, and it'll give you directions on connecting that over to your Shopify account, okay? I want to show you one more thing. If you're like, Carey, I don't want to use Custom Cat. I want to use a different print-on-demand provider. What you're going to do is you're going to go to Apps here in your Shopify store, and you're going to go Shop for Apps right here at the top. Boom. That's going to take you over into the Shopify App Store, okay? And you're going to search Print on Demand. And what it's going to do here is it's going to pull up 282 results right now, okay? And you can sort these by however you want, but you can sort them by most installed, and you're going to see the top ones. Okay, these top three are ads, so disregard those. The company's paying for ads. Then you've got Printful, Printify, T-Launch, Custom Cat, SPOD, Appleak, Guten. You know, you've got all these companies. Real quick, I want to address something. Somebody asked in the comments, which is probably a question that a lot of people have. Why do I not recommend Printful and why do I not recommend Printify? Great question. Number one with Printful. Printful is way too expensive, just way too expensive. Not even close. There's nothing wrong with Printful. Like their quality's good. You know, their app is great. Just way too expensive. Like a Bell and Canvas t-shirt that you might pay $9 or $10 for on something like Custom Cat or SPOD, you're going to pay like $13, $14, $15 on Printful. And across their products, they're much more expensive. So I don't recommend Printful, okay? Printify. Why do I not recommend Printify? Printify has really great prices. The problem with Printify is that they're basically a network of printers. So they have all these different printers inside of their app. And it's really hard to find one that's going to be good quality and work really well for you. And also with Printify, if you have multiple products in your store from different print providers, you get all these crazy, like your customers are going to get multiple packages and it just gets really confusing. So that's why I'm not a big fan of Printify, although I think Printify is pretty good. But you have inconsistent print quality and you have all these different print providers. So that's one of the reasons I love Custom Cat. All their products are coming from, their fulfillment factories. Their pricing is good, and the personalization is a really, really big one. They're going to offer the best personalization that I have personally used, that I have found, okay? Personalization is a big one, and you can do that in Custom Cat. Let me take questions after that, but I did want to address the Printful and Printify thing. So if you want to use another print-on-demand provider, you go here, let's say it's SPOD, click on them, and you can just hit Add App. Once you hit Add App, that's going to add it to your Shopify store right here, okay? Now, what I want to do next is I want to show you how to create products in your Shopify store. You guys stay with me. We're about 52 minutes in. We're getting close to getting done today, but I do want to make sure I cover this. And then we're going to go a little bit more in depth tonight, okay? We're going to go a lot more in depth tonight. If you're the techie type and you want to come back and learn some more tonight and get that free gift for using our link, come back tonight, okay? So I want to bump over into the Custom Cat app. This is what the Custom Cat app looks like. And what you can do is after you've installed Custom Cat, you just click it right here in your Shopify store. You go over to the apps button, click on it. That's going to take you inside the app right here, okay? When we want to create a product, all that we need to do is go right here to our store. My store is on the left, Enneagram Threads. This is my little test store. I saw somebody had an Enneagram store in here like yesterday or something, and I thought that was really cool. I have this little test store that I use for a lot of stuff. Somebody asked what time is tonight's event. That's at 6:30 p.m. Central. That's 7:30 p.m. Eastern. That's 4:30 p.m. Pacific. That will be on the replay page. It will be available for replay in the group. You guys remember that the replays expire Saturday night. So you got to watch, you got to catch up. If you need to catch up before Saturday night. All right, so we right here, we click on our store on the left, and we're going to click Add Product right here. When you click Add Product, you're going to have all of these product options. Just like we talked about earlier, you're going to have the option to add any of those into your store. So we can click on like men's apparel if we want to find a unisex t-shirt, or we can filter over here on the left. So we can click on like short sleeve. You see tie-dye. You see a lot of these cool products. Camouflage, really cool. And we're going to go and find our trusty one that I love, which is the Bell & Canvas 3001 right here, okay? You're going to click on Add, right? Now, we're going to click on Next. Boom. All right, so we need to customize this product. We've got our Bell & Canvas. We'll click on that, and we'll get this little pop-up. Boom. Now, here's where we can actually create our product to put into our store, okay? All right, so what you're going to do, right here, you can title it, okay? You can title it. So we could title this one like, I'm going to do the Monster Truck t-shirt, Monster Trucks. We can set our pricing, okay? So like let's set it at $22.99. Remember the sweet spot, somewhere between $21.99, $24.99. That's the sweet spot, okay? Right here, we can edit our product description, okay? We can edit this, make it a little more sexy, make it appealing. Then if we click over to design, we can upload our design right here that goes on the t-shirt, or if you have designs in your design library already, you can use designs from your design library. And I already have my Go Monster Trucks little test shirt available here in the design library, okay? These are just kind of test designs. So if you don't have anything in the design library, you can also just upload it from your computer right here, okay? And that's going to pull that up, and you can upload your design, okay? So let's click on the design library, and we're going to go with the Go Monster Trucks t-shirt, confirm that, and you're going to see it's going to add it to your t-shirt right here, just like that. Super simple. Now, obviously, the white on the white doesn't look very good, right? So we can change our colors right down here. Change it to black, take off the white. Can add like a dark heather gray maybe, right? We can add other colors that we want right here, and we can see what those colors look like. So that's how that works. Bump back over to our product details. If there's anything else we need to do, we should be done here though. It's as simple as that. And right down here in the right corner, we're going to click the confirm button. Click confirm. Boom. And once we're done, once we're completely done, we just click this export products button right here at the top right. Export products. Boom. So you want to make one product at a time, okay? So we click on confirm. And once that loads up, I want to show you what that does, because what that's going to do is that's going to add that product right into our Shopify store, just like that. There's no like coding or any complex stuff you have to do. So now that that's completed here, if I go back over to Shopify and I click on products, and I'm just going to refresh it one time just to make sure that it shows up. Refresh my products. Let's give it just 1 second here. And then I'm going to search for Monster Trucks. And it's not quite there yet, so I'm just going to refresh it. Sometimes it just takes just a second to get in there. So let's just refresh it a little bit more. Monster Trucks. There it is right there, okay? So there's our Monster Trucks t-shirt, and it's been added to our store. And then if we click this little eyeball, we can actually see it's live right now. Like people can, obviously it doesn't fit with my pink store. This is just a test. But this is available for sale. That's how quick it is that you can have an item available for sale. Now, if somebody orders this right now, that's automatically, Custom Cat's automatically going to fulfill that for me. Okay, I don't have to do any work. It's literally that simple, and you can get your products up and for sale that quickly. So that's how you create your products. Go into the Print On Demand app and just add your products in that app and send those over to your Shopify store. So I want to review this one more time. just real quick. Day 3 recap, okay? Day 3 recap. The first thing that you're going to do is you are going to open your Shopify account at shirtschool.com/Shopify, okay? The second thing you're going to do is you're going to install a print-on-demand app. That's the wrong link there. Oh my gosh, wrong link. We're kind of crazy today. Let me just update that so you guys have the correct link. Apologize. shirtschool.com/POD. We're all over the place today. We got live streams going down. So number 1, open your Shopify account. Number 2, install a print-on-demand app, shirtschool.com/POD if you'd like to use Custom Cat. And then lastly, you're going to upload your designs that you created yesterday or the day before. If you have existing designs, you're going to get those uploaded onto your products, okay? This is your challenge for today. This, all in all, these three, where have you been? Oh, Lord. You handle issues like a pro. This is your challenge for the day. I want you to do these 3 things. This should take you maybe 30 minutes. Probably not more than 30 minutes, okay? You guys are amazing. I appreciate all the feedback in the comments there. I see it. I love it. All right. Let's keep going here because we got stuff to give away. We got some big ones to give away. Take that imperfect action, right? Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, getting started is more important than being an expert. Continue to take action. That action is going to get you into a state of momentum. That's where we want to get us to that momentum, right? And tomorrow, I have to give a quick plug for tomorrow before giveaways. How to sell thousands of t-shirts and apparel items using the Shirt School system. Guys, tomorrow, we're going to talk about making money. We're going to talk about the Shirt School strategy for actually making sales and making money. Everything that we've talked about up until tomorrow has been, how do we get this thing off the ground? How do we get this set up? Tomorrow, we're going to talk about how to actually make profits and make sales with this, okay? All right, today's giveaways. First giveaway we have for today, we're going to give away a $100 Amazon gift card. If you got Amazon Prime, man, $100 goes a long way on Amazon, okay? And secondly, we're going to give away one Shirt School program bundle today. You're going to get the Shirt School Master Course. It's our entire A to Z, how to set up and sell and build that print-on-demand empire, t-shirt and apparel empire. You're going to get an 8-week coaching package with me. What that means is every single week, I'm going to show up with a small group. I'm going to actually answer your questions and coach you for 8 weeks after this. If you want to continue the party, this is going to be awesome. You're going to get access to our Shirt School VIP community, which is only our students. So you can talk to our other students. You can communicate with me, ask questions, get help. You're going to get our full Facebook and Instagram ads course. It's 6 modules, super in-depth. The T-shirt idea bank, which we talked about earlier this week. You get my personal swipe file, so you get like my ads, my emails, where you can just copy and paste the templates, use them for yourself. You get access to the challenge training videos. You get the our T-shirt funnels course, which is a more advanced course. You're going to get our profit tools. We have like a profit calculator, 66 traffic ideas, tons of stuff. Okay, we have all kinds of stuff. We have a profit and loss tracker, and you're also going to get our Pinterest training, which is worth $297. It's like a 45-minute training with my friend Brandy Mowles, who's a Pinterest expert, and that comes in there, okay? Somebody's going to win that today. All right, you guys know the rules. We're going to put 3 minutes on the clock, and I'm going to explain the rules. Remember, only enter once, and remember that if you are a VIP with us, you do not need to enter the giveaway. We have your information. So, guys, right now you can enter the giveaways. You can go over to shirtschool.com/giveaway. Put in your first and last name. Please remember, we've had a few issues the last couple days. Please remember that you need to put the name in that matches your Facebook, okay? Put the name in that matches your Facebook so that we're not confused, okay? And remember, if you're a VIP, that you do not need to enter the giveaways because we already have your information and we are loading that up into the wheel of names. We already have you in there twice, okay? shirtschool.com/giveaway. Please only enter once. If you enter more than once, there's a good chance Caitlin will delete you, okay? So don't enter more than once. Have integrity. You don't need to be on Facebook. If you're on Zoom, that's okay. Just try to make sure that it matches your Zoom. I know some of you guys are on here as like iPhone, so probably don't put iPhone, but try to make sure it matches your name. Just makes it a little bit easier for us as we're doing the giveaways, okay? So one other thing I want to say while we're doing that, if you're watching this live stream on our Carrie Egler Facebook page, or you're watching in on YouTube, we will not see your comment if you win the giveaways. So if you're watching on the Kerry Egler Facebook page or you're watching on our YouTube channel, you need to exit that live stream. You need to get over into the Launch Your Brand Challenge Facebook group, the Launch Your Brand Challenge VIP group, or the Zoom call, and that's how we will see that you've won. So just want to make that clear. If you're on the Kerry Egler business page or you're on the YouTube channel and you're watching and you happen to win a giveaway, we will not be able to give you that giveaway. We will not see your comment. We can only manage so many chats and so many streams at one time. So you want to make sure you're on the Zoom call or you're in the right Facebook group. We will be monitoring the VIP group, the Launch Your Brand Challenge group, and the Zoom call. Okay, remember we're going to be doing Q&A after this for about 20, 30 minutes. We'll try to answer as many questions as possible. Let me know if you're excited in the chat. Cedric says he's claiming it. He wants it. Yo, I won. Okay, submitted. Done. Caitlin says, warning, I will delete if you cheat. Delete if cheat. Super excited. All right. Tomorrow, guys, we're going to give away 2 more Shirt School packages. It's going to be awesome. We're going to give away 2 more Shirt School packages. Guys, we still have, coming up later this week, we still have another Amazon gift card. We still have an Apple iPad, like the newest model, we're going to be giving away on Saturday, I believe, when Charles is on. We're also giving away an Apple Watch on Friday. Like, you got to get excited about that. I got my Apple Watch on right now. We're going to be giving away one to somebody on Friday. And then quick plug, I'm going to give about 20 more seconds for Facebook just to make sure that you guys get entered. But a quick plug for our speakers while we're just finishing up in the Facebook stream here. On Friday, we have Joe Robert coming on. Guys, if you like my teaching, you're going to love Joe Robert. Me and Joe have become friends the last few months. Joe has almost 40,000 subscribers on YouTube. He's known as the POD Ninja. That's kind of the name of his company is the POD Ninjas. Print on demand. He specializes in print on demand. He's a dad like me. I think he's got 2 kids like I do. We just connected, and so he really teaches a lot of the same things I do, and he's just really good. So I really want to encourage you to come back on Friday and hear Joe speak. Joe's going to be talking about viral print-on-demand products. He's going to introduce you to some really cool print-on-demand companies and some really cool products and show you some tips on how to sell your print-on-demand products. And it's going to be really, really good. And then on Saturday, last thing, on Saturday, we have Charles Smith III coming on from T-Shirt Millionaires. Charles is, again, just such a cool dude. A dad like I am. The guy sold $656,000 in T-shirts in 17 days. $656,000 in T-shirts in 17 days, Charles Smith. He's going to be coming on and talking to you about how he did that and giving you a lot of tips on how he sells T-shirts. Charles is, again, just a really great guy. I really, really like him a lot, and I was able to connect with him a couple months ago as well, and I'm just really excited for you guys to hear from him. So you got to make sure you're back Friday and Saturday. All right, guys, the time is up. Let me go and check all the names here and make sure Caitlin's deleting double entries and making sure everything is right. I'm going to get the wheel of names pulled up, and we're going to pick some winners today. Hang tight with me for just a few more minutes as we finish getting this all set up here. I'm going over and pulling the names. All right. Almost there. Just hang tight. Let me know what you thought about today's content. I apologize for the technical difficulty. It always happens at least once. We even upgraded our internet this time around. We got super fast internet, but it happens. It happens. So no worries there. You guys came back and showed up, found the stream again. You guys are super intelligent. We've had groups that just aren't on your level. I'm just being honest. We've had groups that just aren't quite on your level. All right, I see the VIPs. We have all the VIPs. Just double check our names. I'm going to get my phone, just make sure that everything is good. Okay, Caitlin says we're good to go. So I'm going to pop these names into the wheel of names. I'm going to share my screen. Just a second. All right, I'm going to share my screen. We're going to pop these into the wheel of names. Oh, somebody's going to win some good stuff today. I'm excited. Let's wait for those names to pop in there. Boom. Let's delete our text here. All right, we got our VIPs, first round of VIPs right there. And you guys, if you win something, if you've won something this week, you're still eligible. Okay, I want you to understand you're still eligible. So we've got 2 entries for all of our VIPs there. And then if we keep scrolling down, we have got all of our other entries for you guys that have entered today, all of our other participants right here. Boom. We got all those there. Just going to scroll through those so you see those names. And then we're going to shuffle these up, and we're going to pick a winner for a $100 Amazon gift card. Let me get rid of the 3-minute timer. All right. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Here we go. $100 Amazon gift card. Here we go. Shuffle a few more times. Who's it going to be? Got to get my air horn ready. Esmer Smith. Esmer Smith, congratulations. You've won a $100 Amazon gift card. If you are Esmer Smith, I want you to type in the chat on Zoom or in the Facebook stream, I am Esmer Smith. Oh, yeah. All right. Esmer Smith is on Zoom. We've already found Esmer. Esmer, you're on Zoom. Okay. Esmer, just want to make sure. All you have to do to claim your prize is send an email over to support@shirtschool.com. We'll put that on the screen. Support@shirtschool.com. Say, I won. And we will hook you up with a $100 Amazon gift card. Congratulations. You have won. All right, here's the big one. We're giving away a full Shirt School package, course and coaching package. I'm going to shuffle this up. Who wants to win it? Who wants to win it? Here we go. Here we go. Spin it. Orlando won again. Oh my gosh. Orlando, dude, he won again. Congratulations, Orlando. Those are the rules, right? You're eligible to win. We're not taking anybody out. This is, man, Orlando, congratulations, man. Guys, let's celebrate Orlando. Like, we make this as fair as we can. Please don't be hateful or hurtful. Congratulations, Orlando. Let's make sure Orlando's on. That's important. Let's make sure Orlando is on before we tune out, okay? We're also doing Q&A after this. Orlando, please let us know that you are here because Orlando is a VIP, so he did not, we don't know if he's on the live stream, so let's just make sure that he's here. Team, make sure we're checking the VIP group. Okay, he's on Zoom. Orlando's on Zoom. Congratulations, Orlando. We've located you. Please send an email over to support@shirtschool.com to make sure that you claim your prize, your Shirt School package. What we're going to do, Orlando, is you send that email over to shirtschool.com. We'll get you added into our program. You'll get access to the course and all the bonuses right away. And then that 8-week coaching package will be starting, I believe, next week, where we'll have 8 weeks of coaching with you. So congratulations, Orlando. Remember, guys, we have 2 more chances to win. I know. What are the odds, man? That is crazy. It's probably 1 in like 800 or so that he won. Or 2. I guess he had 2 chances, so like 2 in 800. So we got 2 more Shirt School packages tomorrow coming through. So 2 more winners tomorrow. Then remember, on Friday, we're giving away an Apple Watch. On Saturday, we're giving away an iPad. Okay, tomorrow we also have another Amazon gift card, I believe. We're giving away another Amazon gift card, so you got to make sure you come back for that. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about marketing and sales. We're going to be getting into those sales strategies, the Shirt School system for selling and marketing your products, and that's going to be really, really good. Okay, I'm excited about that. All right, I'm ready to take some questions, you guys. I also want to remind you, while you're getting your questions ready, make sure you're posting those in the Facebook or in the Zoom chat. While you're getting those ready, remember tonight we have a bonus session. We will have a text message going out and an email going out to remind you about the session tonight. But make sure you're here in the group or on Zoom. We do have a Zoom link for that tonight as well, where we're going to go deep into building out your Shopify store. Okay, so I'm going to actually pull up a Shopify store, and I'm going to take you through each step. And we have a free gift for you, which is a cheat sheet that you can download that will show you, that will tell you each step that you need to do to build out your Shopify store. My goal is that you can follow along tonight and get your store built out with me as I'm doing it. So that's going to be pretty cool, right? It's going to be great. All right, I'm going to start on Facebook today, and we're going to start answering a couple questions. Remember, I can't answer every single question because there's a ton. But if you're a VIP with us, I'll be over in the VIP group at 2 p.m. Central, which is 3 p.m. Eastern, or 12 p.m. Pacific, and I'll be able to answer most, if not all, of your questions there in the VIP session, okay? What type of print is Custom Cat? Custom Cat does direct-to-garment printing, just like any other print-on-demand provider. It's going to be direct-to-garment printing. The reason for that is because they're printing one at a time. Maria, what do you do if Custom Cat doesn't have all the products you want to sell? Example, stickers and black aprons. So if you want to sell products that Custom Cat doesn't offer, you have two options. You can either use a different print-on-demand provider, because there are a lot of print-on-demand providers out there. You can use another print-on-demand provider. Like, we like Custom Cat and we're an affiliate with them, but guys, there's no pressure to use Custom Cat. We're not like putting that on you, right? You can use any print-on-demand provider you want. These are just the three that we've done our research, we've actually used, we actually put some volume through. So, Custom Cat, SPOD, T-Scape are all good options, and we'd love it if you used our link. But you can use, so two options, Maria. You can either use a different print-on-demand provider, or you can use two print-on-demand providers. I don't necessarily recommend using two, but you can do it, okay? Kimmy says, what is the turnaround time for Custom Cat? They have most orders out the door in like 48 to 72 hours, okay? Is that right? Yeah, 48 to 72 hours. Most orders go out the door. They ship using USPS, so it's going to be about 1 to 3 days after that. So total turnaround time, anywhere between about 4 to 7 days from the order coming in to getting to your customer. It's pretty quick. That's been my experience. But one thing to note too is Custom Cat does offer quicker shipping times. They're one of the few print-on-demand providers where you can actually add like overnight shipping in your store, which is pretty cool. A lot of print-on-demand providers only offer one option for shipping, so that's pretty cool. Don says, I struggle with getting my image to the quality size. Yeah, this is an important point. Let me pause here real quick. An important thing, I went over this in the VIP group yesterday, but an important thing to note is whatever print-on-demand provider you are using, you want to make sure that you're checking what their art requirements are, okay? You want to check what their art requirements are. So let me share my screen real quick. Over on Custom Cat. Now, you can do this with any print-on-demand provider that you're using. You want to go into their knowledge database or wherever and find the artwork guidelines. Click on that, and it's going to show you what your artwork needs to be for each product. Let me get rid of the support here. It's going to tell you what your artwork needs to be. Now, most places are going to let you punch in their artwork, like the artwork requirements. If you're using something like Canva or Photoshop or something like that, you can just punch in the requirements. So like right here, we're going to click on this for t-shirts, and it will tell you recommended file format, PNG or AI. That's what they like. They also accept vector formats, SVG, EPS, high-quality PDF files. They tell you which color mode to use, RGB or CMYK. Okay, they have all this information here. They tell you not to use copyrighted images. All that information is here. And then for other products, they have other, embroidery. They have their design guidelines, sublimation. They have, if you're doing a face mask, they have all the art templates and guidelines right here. So you can do this with any print-on-demand provider that you're using. You want to look up the art requirements, make sure. Most of them are pretty flexible. Like, I'll tell you this, if you're using if you're using Placeit, all of that art inside Placeit, when you make a design inside Placeit, it will work great on Custom Cat. You don't have to make any adjustments. You don't have to adjust you don't have to adjust the art. Just download it. It'll work great. Okay. And again, it's about taking on imperfect action. Just get it going. You can always make adjustments if you need to. Let's take one more off Facebook, and then we'll jump over to Zoom. Michelle says, if I want to add a complimentary gift with my items, what are my options for drop shipping? Some print-on-demand providers will allow that. What you have to do is you actually, like Printful, for instance, offers it. I wouldn't do it, but if you want to, you can ship them a bunch of complimentary products, and they'll actually charge you additional to put it in the package with them. Like they'll house the products that you ship them. That's really confusing, but it is available on some of the print-on-demand providers. Okay, let's jump over to Zoom. Let's go back up here. Let's see here. Okay. Does Custom Cat have samples? That's a great question. Let me search their website and just see real quick if they have anything on samples, and then I'll show you how you can do that. Let's see here. Sample. I'm not 100% sure on that. Some print-on-demand providers do, some don't. So let's see if they have, okay, how to place a sample order. Let's look at that real quick. At insanely good prices. Okay, so how to place a sample order. Place an order. Select the store, choose product, upload design, review shopping cart. Manual order. Just want to see if they offer any discounts is the main thing we're looking for. Yeah, so Custom Cat, now you might want to email them. I always advise to email your print-on-demand provider and ask about samples, because sometimes they'll hook you up with a discounted item. Custom Cat, it doesn't look like offers that, but I wouldn't email them or message them and just double check. Because, again, sometimes they'll offer a discounted item. What you want to do, if you want to order a sample, after you've created your product for your store, it's super simple. You go over to orders in your Shopify store. You create an order, okay? And then you put in the product you want. So we put in like monster trucks. That one. We pick our size. We'll do a black large, add to order. Okay, and then what you want to do here is you want to make sure that you add a discount. And with discount this by 100%. This will just make it free. Boom. Okay. And then what you want to do is you want to enter your information over here. So you hit search, you find your information, or you can create a new customer. You want to ship this to you, right? Wherever you're at. Then all you do is hit this mark as paid button. Once you have created this sample order and marked it as paid, that will automatically trigger the print-on-demand provider to send you that t-shirt. Okay. That's the way that I recommend doing it. That's how I've always done it, is just mark it down to 0 in your store. This creates a draft order, and then that will automatically trigger the print-on-demand provider. But if you're looking for like discounted samples, make sure you email or chat with your print-on-demand provider and ask them about samples. It's a great question. Leo says, how can you try the product before you start selling it? That's how. You would want to order some samples. And then... yeah. Does Custom Cat partner with Etsy? I believe so. I don't sell on Etsy. I don't teach Etsy, but I believe they do. I'll show you who they integrate with. Yes. Here are the integrations. They integrate with Shopify, Etsy, WooCommerce, BigCommerce. They have a custom API, which you won't need to worry about, but those are the 4: Shopify, Etsy, WooCommerce, and BigCommerce. So if you happen to be selling on one of those other platforms, you can still use our link, shirtschool.com/POD, and you can integrate with Etsy, WooCommerce, or BigCommerce. Definitely don't recommend that. We love Shopify, but that is available for you, okay? Can you add items into your packages with Custom Cat? I don't think you can. You can definitely send them an email, but I don't think you can do that. I've never done that or wanted to do that. What can I do if I can't find a print-on-demand company that will print my rhinestone apparel? A lot of people ask about this, rhinestones and that kind of thing. Print-on-demand isn't going to do that. There are some print-on-demand providers that do custom stuff. I've never seen one that does rhinestones. That's going to be something you'd have to print yourself. Does Custom Cat stitch your logo? There are some embroidery options on certain products where you can do embroidery, especially hats, okay? And I think they have some polos and stuff like that. So just connecting Custom Cat, it automatically integrates so you're hands-off once you upload your product. Yes. Tina, yeah. So once you set up your Custom Cat account, you hit this Start Selling button, hopefully using our link, shirtschool.com/POD. You're going to set up an account right here. Once you set up that account, as soon as you log into Custom Cat, it's going to give you directions on connecting your Shopify store. Once you've connected your Shopify store, it's hands off. All you need to do is create your products, and that's it. Your products are going to automatically send over to your Shopify store, okay? So somebody said, do the VIP customers get first dibs on prizes won? VIP customers get double entries, and then we pick them at random. So we double enter our VIPs, then we pick one at random. What if I want to work with Christian life-changing problems niche? You can do that. That's great. That would be more a question for like earlier in the week, but today we're mainly focused on print on demand and Shopify and those kind of questions. That sounds like it's kind of a niche-related question. I think that's great if you want to go with that, Dina. What about in Canada? Does Custom Cat print on demand for Canada, or do I have to find another print on demand company? That's a great question. Let me double check that for you. They will ship to Canada. The shipping cost might be a little bit more. Let me see if I can find that real quick. I will tell you, anybody who's in Canada or I believe over in Europe, SPOD is a great option for that. SPOD has a few different factories. So that's a great option. Or Printify also has international fulfillment centers. Let's see if I can find that just real quick. Let's see. Let's see. Excuse me for the let's see, Canada. Let's see if I can find anything on Canada real quick. Not 100% sure on that. I can't find that information right off the bat. They might. I know they deliver to Canada. The shipping cost might be a little bit more though. So that's something you want to think about if you're international. Let's see here. All right, let's keep it moving here. I do want to talk about shipping because I saw that information. Let's see. What is the cost? Okay, here. I've got that pulled up for you. I want to explain Custom Cat shipping because you're probably wondering about shipping costs, right? So let's look at that. Okay, so sharing my screen. Here's the shipping with Custom Cat. So they've got economy shipping, which is going to be the default. That's 1 to 6 business days. And it is they're shipping out from Michigan. Then you have additional shipping options. Again, this is one of the things I really like about Custom Cat is that you have additional options. A lot of print-on-demand providers don't offer higher options. So you have ground shipping, which is UPS ground that you can use. That's a little bit more expensive. Then you have 2-day, you have overnight, and you have international. So that kind of answers our international question. They do have international shipping 1 to 2 weeks, probably a little bit faster to Canada. This little map here shows you the approximate shipping time for areas that you're in. So if you're around the Michigan area 1 day, most of the United States is going to be in that 3-day or 4-day time frame. It's pretty quick. Here's the cost. So the way that the cost is broken up with Custom Cat is they have it basically by weight of the products. So super lightweight is going to be like your t-shirts, okay? Most of the apparel items, like light items. Economy is going to be $4, and then additional products are going to be 75 cents. This is an important thing to note as well. 75 cents is actually really cheap for a print-on-demand provider for shipping on a second item. So what that means is additional lightweight items that are added to the order, Custom Cat is only going to charge you 75 cents shipping. That's really good because that's going to increase your profit margins, right? So think about that. If a customer comes to your store and they order 2 t-shirts, you're going to pay $4 for the first t-shirt and then 75 cents shipping for the second t-shirt. So only a total of $4.75. So you actually make more money, right? The more products you sell, the bigger your profit margins. Now you see when you go up to ground, $11.99 on super lightweight, $20 for 2-day, overnight, $25. So if you're offering these higher shipping options that are a little bit quicker, obviously you're going to you want to be charging the shipping cost to your customer. Okay, so if you want to offer overnight shipping in your store, you better be charging your customer the $25, $30. Okay, and that's standard. If they want the overnight shipping, they'll have to pay for it. So these are super lightweight products. Then we move up into lightweight products, which are going to be a little bit heavier. I believe the heavyweight category is where like your hoodies and sweatshirts will fall. That's going to be $7.99 for a hoodie. And then additional heavyweight items are going to be $1.50. Now, keep in mind, if they order like a hoodie and a t-shirt, you're going to pay $7.99 for the hoodie. Then you're only going to pay 75 cents for the t-shirt. So this is going to kind of mix and match, right? Then you have drinkware over here, like mugs, $4.99. All that's there. Super lightweight is also going to be like your masks, your face coverings, that kind of stuff. Lightweight's going to probably be like your hats. Hats might fall into super lightweight. We can actually see the shipping categories here. Let's see if we can pull that up real quick. I don't know if that's going to pull up on our screen there. But you can actually see the categories by just clicking right there on the Here button. You can actually see what's in those categories. All right, let's keep moving here. Hopefully that helps you guys out on shipping. Let's take a couple more in Zoom, and then we'll bump back over to Facebook. We've still got, it looks like, man, we've still got 300 and some odd people on with us. Thank you guys for hanging out. I love this. So cool. You guys are going to ask me a lot of hard questions. Can you do chrome, gold, and silver? I don't think so. Are you familiar with any PODs close to Supa Color? I don't know what Supa Color is. How can I get samples from each POD's website? I want to make sure it fits good before selling. Some of the print-on-demand providers will allow you to just order from their website. Other print-on-demand providers, you're going to need to install the Shopify app. That's what I've always done, guys, is I've always just gone to the Shopify app store and I've searched print-on-demand. And if there's a print-on-demand provider that I want to try out, I've just added the item to our store and just ordered there. That's been the easiest thing for me. But some of these, like let's take Printful, for instance. Printful will allow you to order items from their website. So you can just go to the Printful website without installing the app. You can do that. But I've always just installed the apps. All right. Are they committed to sustainability? I'm not sure. I don't know. That's not, it depends. I think things like sustainability, organic, all those kind of things really depends on your brand. If that's something you value, then you might want to look into that. I will tell you one of the ones that has a few more organic products is called Applique. I did not have a good experience with Applique. You can go watch my YouTube video. Just being honest, the quality was not awesome. But Applique offers more branded products, and Applique has a whole eco-friendly section where they have a lot of eco-friendly products. But just from my experience, not hating on them, I think if you want to give them a try, if you're wanting more branded stuff, you can. I just did not have the greatest experience with them. The shipping time was actually really long, and then the quality wasn't great. All right, let's bump back over to Facebook. Let's see what we're missing here. Okay, Don says, what about UK prices? Don, I would look at a UK print provider. I would look at SPOD or look into Printify because they have UK shipping as well. There's also one called Ink Threadable that's in the UK. Ink Threadable, and you probably want to look into that one. Those are three options: SPOD, Printify with a UK provider, or Ink Threadable. Can you add your company name to clothing on Custom Cat? I'm sure you can. With the pricing you suggested, $22 to $25, how much of a profit will we gain? These are going too fast. I'm like losing it. How much of a profit will we gain using the Custom Cat site? Like, what are their fees and how much profit will we gain? There's no fees. You just pay whatever price they have there. So like for a t-shirt, let's say it's not between $9 and $11. Let's just take the higher. If it's $11, you sell it at $22, you're going to make $11. I recommend with t-shirts that you always at least double the cost, okay? So if the shirt is costing you $10, at minimum sell it for double, if not more. $21.99 to $24.99 is kind of that sweet spot. You're going to do good in any of those price ranges. You'll do fine. Around $22.99, $23.99, you're going to make about anywhere from $10 to $15. Here's a tip, quick tip. You guys want a tip? I'll give you a kind of a ninja tip, okay? When it comes to your products. Ninja tip is, well, let me give you two ninja tips. And we'll talk about this a lot more tomorrow and the day after, okay? Maybe two ninja tips if I can remember. One, my mom's FaceTiming me. Thanks, Mom. I thought I was on. Oh, you know what? She's in my emergency contacts. That's why. Let me give you two ninja tips. Number one, if you offer personalized products in your store, you can sell those products for more money, which means more profits. Okay? Personalized products have a higher perceived value than non-personalized products. What do I mean by that? Let me show you a quick example. This is what you can do on Custom Cat. Now, I hope that I still have this product in here, or I'm gonna be mad. Let me show you this real quick. Yes. Okay, check this out. With Custom Cat, with no coding, with no, you don't need to know any weird stuff to do this. You can add personalized products into your Shopify store with the Custom Cat app. What does that mean? Now, don't pay attention to the pricing. This is just a test shirt, so don't pay attention to the pricing. But that means that your customer can come here. You see this name right here, Jane? They can click customize. It's going to pop up this little deal here, and they can put in their own name. So if I was ordering this for a football mom, like my wife maybe, if she's a football mom, I could actually put her name in it, Angela. And it's going to add her name right there. Sorry, making sure the Facebook feed here is being a little funky. Can you guys see me on Facebook still? Hopefully, let me know. I think I'm good. Yeah, it shows we still got 122 people there. All right. So you can customize this, right? But as I mentioned earlier, Custom Cat does not charge you any more money for customization. So that means if you pay $10 for the t-shirt, you can add this customization, this personalization, and it doesn't cost you any more money. It still costs you $10, but this has a higher perceived value to your customer. So that means you can charge, at least, please do not offer personalized products and not charge at least $24.99 up to $29.99, $27.99, $29.99. So you can increase your profits by having personalization. And think about the things that you can do with this, right? Graduation dates. You can have them put a date in here, and you can design a t-shirt that has a customizable date. And they can say, 5/21/21 is when they graduated college, and they can put that in there. Boom, 5/21/21, right? You can put a name. What if you think about you have a pet that passes away? You have a pet that passes away, and you have a commemorative shirt to remember your pet, Scruffy. Okay, you type Scruffy in there, and you can customize that t-shirt. And you can do this with any of your designs. So think about your niche. What I want you to do is I want you to think about your niche and think about how you could add personalization to your store and your niche, because this will increase profits and you can charge more money because it has a higher perceived value. That's ninja tip number 1. Ninja tip number 2, the profit is in the upsells. The upsells and the back end, the follow-up. That's what we're going to start talking about tomorrow. And that's also what we really, really dive deep into in our Shirt School program is marketing and sales and upsells, increasing how much money people are spending, because that's how you're going to increase profits. And then also how you can sell more on the back end with things like email marketing, retargeting, and text messaging. We get into that really in depth in our program, and we're going to touch on that a little bit tomorrow. Those are 2 ninja tips, though, on really where the profit is. Hopefully that's helpful and you guys enjoy that. I see some hearts. Give me some hearts. Come on. Give me some hearts. Okay, let's find some more questions here. Let's see. Do you need to pay monthly for Shopify and Printify? No. Print on demand is free, guys. It doesn't cost anything. Print on demand is free. You only pay when you make a sale. You only pay when you make a sale, okay? Shopify costs $29.99 per month after your 14-day free trial. That's really to host your entire online business. So Shopify costs $29.99 per month. I don't recommend the higher plan. Just go with the $29.99 per month. Print on demand's free, though. I do want to show you really quickly because that brings up a good point. I want to show you the premium plan from Custom Cat. Let me find that real quick. In our settings, let's see here. Okay. So there are 2 plans with Custom Cat. You have Custom Cat regular. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, Custom Cat. This is like the premium plan. And then you have Custom Cat Lite. Everybody should start on this Custom Cat Lite plan. Okay? No monthly fee. This doesn't cost anything. You can upgrade at any time. You have still great pricing. It's perfect for those starting out. This premium plan is $30 per month. It has a 30-day free trial. It's lower prices on all their products. Pretty much all of their products have a $2 discount on all the products per item. Let me put this into perspective for you. $30 a month, right? So can anybody guess? This is kind of silly, but let's pull up our calculator. How many t-shirts do you have to sell to make up the what am I saying? How many t-shirts do you have to sell to make up that $30 per month? 15. You get a $2 discount. I don't even know why I pulled out the calculator. But that means if you sell 15 t-shirts a month, you save $2 on every t-shirt, you've made up the $30 per month. So it's well worth it. $2 is a lot. When you think about Think about if you're selling $10,000 a month, which is a very attainable goal. That is not outlandish, doing $10,000 a month. That's actually where I want most of our students to get to, is $10,000 a month. Let's say you're selling $10,000 a month. Let's divide that by $22.99. So that means you sold 434 t-shirts. 434 t-shirts. If you saved $2 per t-shirt on that premium plan, that's a savings of almost $900 a month. That's profits. $900 more in profit in your pocket once you start selling a few items. You can still make great products with the free plan. So I want you to start with the free plan, but as you're moving up, you're making more sales, go to that premium plan because it makes so much sense. What is the best company to use for a print-on-demand company that only prints on apparel made in USA? It's a good question. So it doesn't matter which print-on-demand company you use for that, Lauren, but what you want to do is you want to select made in USA products. Okay, now let me give you an example of that. So I really like the Bell & Canvas 3001, which is this one right here. There are two different versions, 3001C and 3001U. Can you guess the difference? 3001C means China. 3001U means USA. So if you want to sell USA products, you just need to select the USA product. This 3001 is the made in USA version of the Bell & Canvas 3001. And this is the, overseas manufactured version of the 3001. They're the exact same t-shirt. They're the exact same quality. I'm an American. I love the USA, but that profit margin, especially with print on demand, I usually go with the 3001C. But again, if that's something that you really believe in, then I want you to charge more money for that, right? That's something that you want to offer in your store, go for it. Definitely recommend going for it. That 3001U is there. So you just want to go through the products and find the Made in America products, okay? Here's a Made in the USA 3600A. I believe that's a next level. That's a Made in the USA version. That's probably the one you're going to want to go with, right? Are those Made in the USA versions. So hopefully that helps. Can we buy our domain through Shopify, or do we need to build our site separately? You will build your entire website through Shopify, and you can absolutely buy your domain through Shopify, 100%. I'll actually show you that tonight in the bonus session, Roxana. Are the products on Custom Cat good in quality even after wash and dry? I believe yes. I mean, in my experience, yes. I just talked about the Made in USA. Okay, let's come back over to Facebook. Can you add thank you cards with your POD company? Some of them you can, some of you can't. It increased the cost a lot. Giving out all the good stuff. Thank you, Cedric. I appreciate that, man. My goal for this week, guys, is to give as much as I can, right? I want to give you as much as I can during this week. That's why we jam-pack it with all these sessions. Like, this means something to me right here. Impact. This means something to me. It's not, I'm past want to make money. Like, and I don't take that lightly. Like, I'm so blessed to have, like, we've just bought our dream home 4 months ago. Like, I drive a nice car. My kids, my son's going to private school. Like, I don't take that for granted, and I really appreciate it. But what that means is I'm past the, like, make money stage, and it's right here. It's all about impact. Okay. It's all about impact. So that means I want to give you guys as much as I can for free. Okay. I want to give you guys as much as I can for free. And I'll have an offer for you tomorrow where you can continue to work with us, and you can pay to get more information and be in our program. That's completely up to you, right? I'll be super excited to welcome you into the family, but it's all about impact. Okay. All right. Teaching online and getting this going is kicking my ass. That's hilarious. Okay, let's take a couple more here, and then I'm going to get some lunch because I'm hungry. All right. I want to make some pop culture t-shirts with things that happen in the moment. How do I niche that? That's a niche. Pop culture is a niche. You just want to think about who it's for. You want to get real specific on who it's for. You don't want to make it for old people and young people, or, think about who it's for. All right, let's take just a couple more here. Let's do like 2 or 3 more. Somebody's paying $29 a month on Printify. Printify has a premium plan as well, if you want to do the premium thing, but you can also do free on Printify as well. Charge more for larger sizes? Yes. I usually charge like $2 more when you get above 2X, I believe. 3X, 4X, 5X, 6X, I increase by $2 each. Do you keep your domain from year to year or when you pay for a Shopify site? Shopify gives you a little like My Shopify domain, but you'll pay yearly for your domain. I usually buy them from Shopify because I love Shopify. It's $14 a year when you get your custom domain, and we'll talk about that tonight, okay? All right, let's go over to Zoom and just do a couple more here, and then we're gonna call it for the day. You guys are awesome. We still have 300 people hanging out with us. You guys are awesome. Coach says, "What's up, Coach? How do you find great dry fit products and athletic apparel? There are a lot of print-on-demand providers that offer them. You just need to go through there. There's a lot of athletic apparel, and I believe Custom Cat has some pretty good options. Let's look real quick. Let's see. Is that like I don't think they're actually organized by that in Custom Cat. Let's see what we've got though. So we've got, and Custom Cat might not be the best option if you want athletic products. There are some other ones. You got yoga pants here, leggings, warm-up track pants. So these are a few options. And then if we go to t-shirts, all over print leggings. If we go to t-shirts, let's see. I believe there are a couple here. Let's just double check here. I might be wrong. Custom Cat has a lot of options though, and I believe they have some dry fit t-shirts, but I could be wrong. So let's just check real quick. There's so many products though. Let's go and check. There are print-on-demand providers that offer more athletic stuff. So there might be better options out there if you're in a niche where you want to offer some of that athletic stuff. Yeah, I'm not seeing them so far. So I would encourage you to check with a couple other print-on-demand providers. Do a little bit of research. You'll find some that have more sports kind of athletic options. Custom Cat does have a few good options like the leggings and that kind of thing. But you'll want to look at a few other print-on-demand providers most likely. Okay, please explain the product grouping further. That's a good question. Let me see if I can do that. I might have lost Facebook. Let's see. No. Internet, man, just doesn't like us today. Looks like we're still on Facebook. Let's get that up. All right. Let me explain that real quick. So what I mean by product grouping, let me see if I can find one. I don't think I can find one. But let me show you what I mean. I'll at least try to explain it here. Let's go back to our test shirt that we had here. So what I mean by product grouping, when I said don't group your products together into one product, is what you guys have probably seen this a lot, is like you have these drop downs, right? So we have like berry, black, and orange for our color. And then we have sizing. We have extra small through 4XL on this particular item. There's another drop down here that says like t-shirt, hoodie, V-neck, tank top, mug, where it's basically where you can select a different product right here on the product page. You see that a lot on like Teespring, where you have like all those different options like, hey, get the t-shirt, the hoodie, the V-neck, and there's a little drop down. What I mean by that is it's scientifically proven. Like, just trust me on this. You can go look up the research. Less options equals more sales. Less options equals more sales. There's a saying that is really, really relevant to that, and it says a confused mind always says no. If you confuse your customer and they have that decision fatigue, so they come here and they go, there's 10 colors. Which color do I want? And they go, and there's a billion sizes. And then they go, and I can get it in unisex tee, women's tee, crop top, V-neck, tank top, hoodie. And they like the decision fatigue will cause them to not make a decision. So they will leave. So if you want to increase conversions, increase your sales, you need to have less options. So I only recommend that you do a t-shirt with the design. And then if you want to do like a hoodie, make that a separate product. Hopefully that explains that, Mikey. And for everybody kind of wondering that. Can you start selling on Shopify during the 14-day free trial? Heck yeah. You guys could make tons of money in the next 14 days if you want. Do you ever do inside print tags? I don't. Here's the thing, guys. I want to maximize my profits. I want to make money for my family, for my dreams, my goals. I want to maximize profits. My personal opinion, and it's okay if you have a different opinion than this. My personal opinion from my experience is that those kind of things don't increase the customer, like they don't increase your sales much. Like they just don't make as big of a difference when you have like a custom tag or you do some kind of custom packaging. I know a lot of brands want to do that and a lot of brands do that, but it just, for me, it hasn't been a priority. I want to give a good experience for my customers. I'm not saying that, but that custom branding stuff, I just don't think what I think it does more than anything is increases your product cost and decreases your profits. Okay. That's just my personal opinion, but it's okay if you have a different opinion than that. And it's okay if you want to do that. I understand you can, and some print on demand providers will allow you to do that. Just not something that I've done or that I teach our students to do. Okay, let's do one more, then we're cutting it off. Do you need your own website besides Shopify? Nope. Do you need a business license or a sales license? You can get started without one on Shopify. Later on down the line, as you make more sales, you'll want to consider that, but you do not need one to start. Can we still open Shopify and custom cat accounts later date if no design product idea yet? Heck yeah. Our links are always available. If you want to use our links, take those down. Shirtschool.com/Shopify and shirtschool.com/POD. Do they take care of the sales tax? You need to pay the sales tax once you have your business license. You'll actually pay that to your state. What sweatshirt and hoodie do you like in Custom Cat? I've always been a big fan on the sweatshirts and hoodies of just the Gildan 18500. It's a unisex hoodie. To me, the t-shirts, like Gildan t-shirts, shrink up a lot and they're just not great. But the hoodie is kind of the standard. There are other options in there. You know, the Bell & Canvas is great. The Next Level is great. I mean, those are awesome. I just always went with the Gildan because most of my customers have been really satisfied with it. And so I went with the Gildan 18500. And then there's the sweatshirt, crew neck sweatshirt version. I think those are really solid hoodies. And they have a lot of colors available. So I've always thought that those were pretty solid. Okay, last one, I swear. How do you add shipping to the t-shirts if you're selling a $20 shirt? I'm gonna go over that tonight. You'll set up shipping in your Shopify store. You'll set up the shipping. I generally recommend you charge about $4.95 for shipping and then free shipping over a certain dollar amount. Vinyl printing, I don't think so. It's gonna be direct to garment printing. Bell & Canvas is an ethical option. All right, guys. Hey, I want to see you back tonight, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's 7:30 p.m. in the East, and that's 4:30 p.m. Pacific. The replay will be available. This replay, we'll stitch it together, get it uploaded to the Watch Now page. It'll also be in the Facebook group. You guys have been amazing today. We're going to give away 2 more Shirt School packages tomorrow morning. We're going to give away a $100 Amazon card. Tonight, we have a free cheat sheet, a free special gift for you. If you use our link, shirtschool.com/Shopify, come back tonight. You guys are amazing. We will talk to you soon. Peace out.